I can't even like unmute my mic this morning. I probably worried the shit out of everyone. I am sorry. I woke up to a dead phone. I woke up to no power. Holy shit. I'm like doing, yeah. So there's 4 people watching, and I'm not surprised that, yeah, 5 people watching. Hi, everyone. If I could have gotten a message out, I would have gotten a message out. My phone was dead. My power was out. So I am sure I scared the shit out of everyone, but I am sorry. If I could have gotten you guys a message, I would have gotten you guys a message. This was absolutely nuts. The fact that I didn't have power, I didn't have a phone. I did not expect my phone to be dead. I plugged it in right before I went to sleep last night. So, give me just a second. There are people that, and I'm not going to go for too long because I know the Valkyries have got a show coming up. Give me just a second. Because I'm sending links out because people are, of course, worried. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. I was not trying to freak anybody out or worry anyone. I woke up and my phone was dead. Give me just a second because it's going to come through my. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Thank you guys so much.
Samantha, Joe, and I were going a little
So,
frantic, and I had called your local police, non-emergency, of course, and they
yeah.
had said that power was restored and there was cellular service and internet service that was down. So that was what the general consensus that I got was. You were having
Yeah.
issue with that as well, but glad everything's up and running.
Everything is up and running. I don't know why my phone was dead when I woke up because I had at least a half a battery. I don't know if it's because it plugged in, but my phone was dead.
Well, your
Because,
service was down anyway, according to the police, so it wouldn't have made any difference.
yeah. But as soon as everything came back on, internet came on, everything came on. So sometimes there's like a cell here where certain buildings go out, but the rest of the area where I live will be fine. So it's like I'll be out, but literally I can look across the street and one of the other buildings still has power. The buildings next to me will have power, but this building and the buildings to the right of me won't have power.
Just more need to have the what is it? Single point. I can't even remember. 0 point energy made public. That way we won't have to rely on power lines or generators or anything else, and you always have what you need.
Element 115.
That's for alien spacecraft.
I know. I just felt like saying it's the first thing that came to my head right now. Hey, boss.
Hello, Mexican Iron Man. I heard you came to the rescue this morning.
Yes, sir. We had 37 people in the other channel right when you logged on, and so we got to 37 people. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock.
Well, when Loki doesn't show up for the Loki show, I can imagine something.
You and I just talked about this. Remember, I said you need me tomorrow. You're like, nah, take the week off. I'm like, all right.
Well,
I was
I did
not.
not mean
I
to
was,
panic anyone.
don't worry. We love you, and we knew. Adega told us within minutes you were okay. So thanks to Adega.
I've been sitting here on my thumbs, literally sitting on my thumbs waiting. And as soon as that heater sound came on, I was like, oh, all right. Plug my phone in, get my computer started. By the time my computer was started and going and my phone was recharged, my phone started going, and I was like, okay, where's the stream? Oh, Mexican Iron Man didn't go with that stream. He is on another stream. So, yeah. And you couldn't have because you didn't create that stream on my stream. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I had it set up for like same thing for Monday in case something happened on Monday and stuff. I'm here, my brother.
If anyone ever doubts if Mexican Iron Man is not the hero of the common man, he just proved that he is.
Oh yes, no doubting, no doubting.
And the six of us, including Bird of Prey, and we just sliced and diced the upcoming exciting Predator movie, sir, as per your instructions. And it was. I don't want to use the word gripping or intriguing. I will use the word culturally heartbreaking, racially offensive, and just overall just kind of disappointing. Yeah.
2 words for me: misandry and racism.
Yeah. I completely flipped the F out last night.
Hey, one of my buddies is a consultant liaison to almost all of the tribes in North America. I've known him since like back in my college days. He's a great guy. I'm going to see if I can actually get a comment, an official comment from someone in the Comanche tribe that still stands to this day about this horseshit. I guarantee they don't know about it.
Kiki, no. Her name's No. Well, this is what they should have named the damn movie, is No.
Hey, boss, just so you know, from as far as my knowledge goes, we didn't have any Native American indigenous names called Patsy.
No. Key, no.
Oh, and then we figured out how to pronounce the brother's name. How did we do that, Adega? What was that? Hold on. What was his name? What was it? Well-disciplined norms. There's Key. The younger brother, Tabe. No, Tabe. Yeah. Watch the video we did this morning. We all did it like the six of us in stereo. Yeah.
All right, I am gonna bail. You guys know my issues, so
Adega,
I'm glad
brother,
you're back in command.
You.
Love you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
That is a
Thank
loyal
for everything
general right there.
Oh, and let Purple talk.
She can talk anytime she wants. Hello, Purple.
Hey, we're just glad you're okay.
Thank you. And Chris Persia, if you plug your phone charger into a dead line, it will drain your battery. I figure that's what happened because I had about half a battery when I went to bed, and I don't know why I plugged it in. I decided to plug it in, and usually I don't. I've got a half a battery. Why would I need to plug in my phone? So, I know you've got a show, Purple, Mexican Iron Man.
We don't.
Oh.
Sammy is also without power, so
okay.
I'm about to yank that stream.
Okay.
Well, I didn't go to bed till 3:30, and I've only had 3 hours of sleep.
All right.
And the night before, I only had 3 hours of sleep. I would really love to go back to bed. I love you, boss, but since you're up and running and you're okay, I'd really love to go.
I'm
exhausted, as you know.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank
I feel
you
like
so
hopping
very
around
much.
so much this morning. Hey, I want to say something to you, boss, and I want to say something to the people that are here still on the stream that came over. When I popped in at 6, I didn't plan to get up. You told me I didn't have to be on backup today, right? So there was just right after 6 a.m. I just felt like I needed to get up. And I think we're connected. You are my brother, and we are in harmony because I felt the need to get up, and I wasn't going to even look at my phone because I know once I start the show, I love hearing your voice. You're hilarious, and and I just can't stop. So I'm like, I'm not going to look. Then I look down, and I'm like, what's going on with my phone? I paid the bill, and then it dawned on me that we're stuck, and everybody, cheered me to restart the stream. And like I told you, I always got your back. Like you always have said to me, the show must go on. You always said that. the show must go on. And I want to tell you that it was really neat to see everybody loyal to you. And, I mean, we had 40 people, 37, 38 people over there. And it just really, it feels good to know that Adega was checking on you, Purple was considering, that Eris popped in and let us know she's alive and doing okay. And it's really, this community is really great. You really built a family.
Well, everybody was messaging me. Big thank you to Sam, to Polly, Adega, Mark messaged me. Eris of Chaos, Purple Valkyrie messaged me. Everybody, Jedi Bill, you messaged me. Everybody was messaging me this morning. Darth Haster, brother, thank you so very much. Fat Steven, Chris Persia messaged me. Everybody was messaging me this morning to check and see if I was okay. So thank you. If I could have answered in any way, shape, or form, if I could have mentally sent it out into the ether, I would have, just to let you guys know that I was okay.
Yeah, I knew you were okay though. I felt that. And I felt you yelling at me, get over there and turn the studio on.
Yeah.
I literally felt you yelling at me. I'm like, I'm going.
Going, damn it.
Anyways, have a good rest of the show. Great to see you, boss, and great to see you, Purple. And I really need to get some sleep. So thank you.
Get some sleep, brother.
I'm out.
Thank you. Big thank you to the Valkyries. I know you guys were worried about me. I know Sam was worried about me. I know you were worried about me because I'm reading these messages now. And thank you. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, Valhalla is very glad that you're okay.
I am very glad Valhalla is in the hands that it is in, and that Mike was able to get a stream up, that you were there when I sent a link. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you. I know we're at 9:30. God, 9:30, a morning show at 9:30. Who would ever do that? Oh God, you guys do a morning show at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't think I've ever gone past 9:15, 9:20. I don't know. Have I ever done a morning show longer than an hour and 20?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. You know what? I don't think we missed one morning show last year. From January 2nd to the end of the year, I don't think we missed one morning show.
Technically, you haven't missed one yet.
Yeah. I still haven't missed one. I might not have started on time, but I didn't miss one. Chronos, Hello, Cast in the Shadows, Project Storytime, Dave Bob, Jedi Bill 797, YTL, Darth Haster, Chris Persia. Oh, brother, thank you. You didn't have to. Boss. Oh, shit. That is cool as hell. Thank you, brother. That is a cool ass super sticker. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris Persia. Thank you. Sagadorf 9, be safe, brother. Stay safe. Stay out of that snow. Stay warm. Eris of Chaos, Jedi Bill, Purple Valkyrie. Guys, thank you all so very much. I'm sorry that you were loaded up this morning and that it happened the way it happened. Kapla Bird, I missed you. Kali Han, hello. Pat S, Keely Chow. Guys, thank you. Captain Spire, Humor and Waffles, Darth Haster. Guys, thank you. Thank you so very much. This is nuts that this is what happened today. I should have at least had a phone. I don't know why I moved my charger into my bedroom and plugged it in, and I don't know why I did that. I usually wouldn't. I'd look at my battery and be like, oh, I've got half a battery. I'll be fine.
We all need to go back to landlines.
Oh, God, help me. Paulie, if you're out there, thank you, brother. An 800 numbers calling me. Yay. No. Dave Bob with a $2 super chat. Mike sensed the disturbance in the force. He did. And thank you so very much for that $2 super chat. You and Chris, guys, you guys deserve. We'll give you $1. Skol!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
And I don't have a generator, Parrot Head, because I live in a condo. And they wouldn't let me have a generator. Even if I wanted a generator, they wouldn't let me have one. Or I would. Oh, I've got a request. Hold on here. Let me get you an invite. Where are you? There you are. All right. Invite, inbound. There you go. Keely Chow, roll tide, brother, roll tide. Yeah, Doomicorn, roasted Doomicorn, a Doomicorn burrito.
All right, boss. I'm gonna back out and let you finish your stream.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much, Purple Valkyrie. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. What is up, Paulie?
Good morning.
Good morning. A little later in the morning for you than usual.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. And it just goes to show you, I just wanted to say how many people love listening to you every morning. And I don't want to say expect, right? But it's, you've become part of their routine. And so when you go out, everyone in the chat was like, what happened? What's going on? Oh my God.
I love you guys too. I do. And if that, like I said, if I could have mentally been, sent out the signal, I would have mentally sent out the signal. Even I even thought about, because my neighbors upstairs are really cool. They know me and they know what I do. But I don't have anybody's number. I don't write anybody's number down anymore. It's one of those things I didn't even think about it. I was like, holy shit, I don't even know Mike's number. I don't even know Mexican Iron Man's phone number. I've got it in my phone, but my phone's dead.
Wow.
I don't even know the number.
Yeah, I know 3 numbers now. My parents and my girlfriend. But I hear you. And so just back to that thought, bro. It's it's a comforting thought. I hope you're feeling comforted by the fact that you are loved by all these people. Besides all the the subject matters and everything that you get into and the passion that you have, there's a deep connection that you have with you and your audience, and that's pretty amazing, bro. I just wanted to say that.
No, it is.
Yeah,
it is. And I know people reached out, people were worried, people were sending me messages. I love all you guys too. I do. This is as much, holy shit, I'm like sitting there freaking out. I'm like, this is wrong. I'm not doing the show. This is wrong. I'm not on there. I'm not doing it. This isn't something that, like, I don't know what's going on. This is not something that was set up beforehand. Like Mike said last night, I'm like, no, dude, I got it. No, don't worry about it. Get some rest. Don't, do your work, sleep in, do whatever you need to do, brother. And I've got it. I don't need you for the rest of the week. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. We're all good. And then something like this happens. And he steps up and the community steps up. And you know, like he said, he had Day Bob on there. I'm sending all these people invites. You know, Adega, Bird, Day Bob, if they want to hop over here once I went live.
Mhm.
That this no matter what happens, I know that this will continue, and that is so important to me.
No,
That is
yeah,
so important to me.
absolutely, it is important. Of course, it's important. You know, when you didn't respond to my text right away, I was like, oh shoot,
Shit.
and then I went to go move my cars, and there, you know, that's what, you know, whatever, and then you still hadn't responded. I was like, oh man, because I know a lot of friends in Texas, and in the Midwest, it's like getting hit hard and losing power, rolling blackouts. So yeah, but I just want to say that's such a wonderful, what a wonderful morning community you've built.
They are.
You know, that's Valhalla, and you know, they're like Valhalla 2.0 when they come over to the slant, because it's like most of all these great people that come over to the show and support. It's, you know, they get the Valhalla in the morning and then they get the tacos at night.
They love tacos. They love tacos, especially on Tuesday. They do love tacos.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all, man. I didn't want to take up any more of your time.
You can take it anytime you want on here. You're always welcome on here, Paulie. You know that.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. But yeah, well, hopefully. So what's the plan for the next couple of days? You got power, or what's the story?
I've got power. Hopefully power holds. Let me look at I know that I was looking at snow last night. I don't know about nope, doesn't show any snow. I should be back in the at least out of the freezing temperatures by Saturday. And then up in the 50s the next week. So I mean, I think the last real cold day is going to be Friday, and I say real cold day, the low is going to be 18. But you know, after that, it's up in the high 20s, high 30s, and then the highs are going to be in the 50s, and the lows are going to be in the 30s. So, yeah,
here I am in LA complaining that it's in the 50s.
Dude, it was -8 last night here.
Oh God,
it was -8 last night. So when I went to bed, it was -8.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then hearing the kind of like, you know, the I don't want to say tremble, but just, you know, Purple didn't sound like herself right now. I know she was shaken up.
Yeah.
And, sending you hugs, Purple.
All of us are sending hugs this morning, Purple Valkyrie. All of us.
But this subject matter look interesting, huh? With the white Indian there.
With the Comanche Indian princess, the Indian princess versus the Predator. Are they going to make the Predator smaller? Will it be the same big ass Predator we had in Predator 1? Are they going to make it smaller? I like the concept going back in time. You know, I like the concept, but it's going to be an Indian. It's literally an Indian princess.
Is this the princess? Is this the actual person?
Oh,
or is this a stock image?
No, it's just a stock image. But her name is Key, which means no in Comanche. No, and they name her Key because she is constantly telling the males of her tribe, "No, I will not do this. No, I will not conform. No, I will not."
You know. Yes, I mean, I heard Mexican Iron Man, you know, say he'll connect with some actual people in the First Nations, and you know, get their 2 cents on it. But I know for a fact that there are some great historical figures that they could easily pull from, and not maybe make someone up that's that's perfect and the bestest ever.
Yeah.
There was an amazing Toltec queen. This is like 1800, 800s, 900s, around then.
Yep.
And her her name was Xochitl, and she was a queen, and had a female army. This is before the Aztecs, and it was she had a great story, and great battles. But of course they always lose. But it's like, why not pull from someone like that? Or there's a few female real leaders in the native communities that existed. Use the people that existed. I mean, Comanche princess. All right.
And the exact, let's see. This is a name she has earned by perpetually refusing to do as she is told.
I mean, listen, that's
in the Comanche way. She is Posse, the elder sister. Yeah. She wants to prove herself in the masculine world of the Comanche. When danger threatens them all, Key sets out to prove that she is as capable as any young warrior. Let's see. Where is the part about who defies? Okay, a Comanche woman who defies her culture norms and decides to become a warrior. The culture norms of you can't do that. You can't do that. Her name is Key because she is constantly telling people no, and people are constantly telling her no. That she can't do that she can't be this, that she can't be that. It wasn't like that. You did what you did back then. They didn't keep you in a certain area. If a woman wanted to go off and do something, a woman went off and did something.
Yeah. I mean, their community is awfully different than
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't dislike the idea. Don't get me wrong. I personally don't dislike the idea of an Indian princess or whatever, princess or a queen or whatever. I think that's a great idea. I just think that it should be kind of well drafted out. But I'm just waking up to the news, so you're telling me.
Well, look, if you look what they did with Alien, if you look what they did recently with what's the other one, Terminator, there's a pattern. There is a pattern of let's make this the worst film possible. And it won't be about strong women. It'll be about pandering ideas and pandering ideology and politicism instead of a strong kick-ass woman. How many of us love Ripley in Aliens? But that's wrong now. It's wrong because she had a mother-daughter connection with Newt. So now we're led to believe that this is wrong think. This is a wrong think movie. For various reasons. Oh yeah, because of Vasquez. Vasquez was played by a white woman playing a Latina.
Well, yeah, we've talked about that on my show, ad infinitum.
You get a warning label now when you stream that movie. You get a warning label that says this movie's all about wrong think. Go ahead.
Well, but surely Ripley's an amazing female lead. Who was imperfect, and she had a lot of loss. She suffered a lot of loss.
But they go after the mother-daughter connection with her and Newt. You're not supposed to have that. You're not supposed to have that. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That family connection. See, family's bad now. But the family aspect's bad now for whatever reason. Having that kinship, that connection with someone's bad. I don't know why that's bad now, but it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, I think anything that has to do with the family, anything that has to do with a family unit, whether it's traditional or non-traditional, they don't want, and that's why they're gonna find ways to poke holes in Cobra Kai because of the men trying to teach younger men and some in the daughters, or Tori, the character of Tori, that it's these white men cultural appropriating martial arts and teaching, but at the heart of the Cobra Kai show is these men trying to be good fathers, trying to be leaders, good leaders. They don't want that. Um, but yeah, I think the woman who played Vasquez is Goldstein. Let's get her name right now. She's an incredible actress.
She is. She's been in a lot of movies. And
she's played different types, and she was a great character actor. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. But the only argument that I had made is back then, did they even try to find a Latina at the time to play that role? Because that would have been really cool. Because those roles, a Latina action girl, are so rare.
They were filming in like Drake's UK, Drake's British, and a lot of the actors they have to pull from a UK group of actors because they're filming in the UK.
No, she's from LA. She's raised in Beverly Hills.
I'm just saying
Jenny
that
Goldstein.
I'm just saying that a portion of the actors that were in, and a lot of the stage crew, lot of the all have to be pulled. They can't just fly an entire American crew over and make the movie in the UK. That's not the way it worked back then, because they were filming at what was it, Pinewood? They filmed that because they were filming there. They have to have a percentage. There's a percentage of UK workers, actors that they have to use.
Yeah, Pinewood, principal photography.
Yep.
But going back to the original point is that these characters, right? They're written so well, and they're badass, real badass women with flaws. I mean, the way Vasquez went out, what a baller, man.
That's right.
Damn.
That's right. Yeah. Hell yeah. You always were an asshole, Drake.
And then they both grab onto the bomb.
The grenade.
That was beautiful, dude.
Yes.
Like, damn. Yeah, dude.
Oh no, Gorman. Yeah. You always were an asshole, Gorman. And hell yeah. She's down. Yeah. He's with her. They ain't going nowhere. Screw getting taken. And there is a scene that was cut from that movie. At the very end of that movie, when she's going through the facility, where she finds Burke, and he is on a wall. He has been put on a wall. He has an alien inside him, and he's begging her to kill him. And she hands him a grenade. And is like, if you really want to go, that's the way, and walks away, and that's it. And they cut that from the movie, and it's like that corporate pussy wasn't man enough to do that.
Oh yeah,
because you never hear the explosion, and I don't know if they were going to add that in or not, but there is no. You don't see him open the grenade. You don't hear an explosion as she walks off, and that's just a scene that was cut, and that's that corporate asshole. She gives him the same thing Vasquez and Gorman got, and he doesn't do it.
Well, I mean, and back to her performance, it was even Jeanette Goldstein. She was even nominated for Best Supporting Actress at a Saturn Award. She looked fantastic, man. She was cut, and her and that chemistry with her
gun.
Pulse. Yeah. And I think maybe like a Michelle Rodriguez nowadays would be wonderful in that role. But I don't know if well, let's be honest, right? Hollywood's not going to write those type of female characters that have flaws and that like men. That like men. And when I say like men is like, whether it's, kind of like a Michael Bihn's character, or kind of like, messing around with the other Marines, the camaraderie that they have. They're not going to, maybe necessarily write that nowadays because, that means, white guys, just men in general aren't that bad. They're not going to write that stuff. Bro.
Well, it came down to even what they had on their guns. I'm trying to find the message they had, but the message Vasquez and Drake had on their guns connected to each other. Adios, or Vaya con Dios, bitch, or something. One was called bitch, and the other one was called adios, amigos, or
that's
it
cool.
was something. But whatever message there was, adios and bitch is what I think it was. Adios, bitch. And it was like the split message between the two guns. And those are little things in a movie that you just don't get anything like that. That is so subtle and hidden that, it was adios and bitch. Adios, bitch.
Adios, bitch.
Drake's gun said bitch, and Vasquez's gun said adios.
And I just want to say Soul Assassin, who's in the chat, I hope he's doing well because right now he's Soul the Frozen Assassin.
Yeah,
homies in Texas. So God bless you, bro.
Oh yeah, Soul Assassin up your stand. Get warm, brother.
But Loki, and back to Ripley. I mean, her performance. She got an Academy Award nomination at the time when sci-fi was like, it's still not taken seriously, right? She got an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. That was such a harrowing story. Oh man. Yeah, it's I think for me the last female lead that I really liked was the in Hollywood was Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love that movie. And Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, no, I'm so pissed we're not going to get an actual sequel because we're not even if they make a second movie now, it's not going to be a real sequel. It won't be what we've gotten if.
Yeah, I try to be positive and think that people outside of the Hollywood complex can make their own film still.
Well, you get all this talk about WB interfering, and then you get someone like James Gunn going, no, they never messed with me at all when I was making this movie, but then you get all these other people that are like, oh, WB interfered and the corporate interference and da-da-da-da-da. Then they let this guy, would Disney let Robert Rodriguez make Alita 2 and not interfere and not tell him how to make his movie? If they would do that, I think we would get a kick-ass movie.
I mean, I have to believe that, and I have to believe, and again, I always am more positive than anything that the dreaded Lucasfilm is gonna let Rodriguez be Rodriguez.
Yeah,
and but look what my hope got me with them going after one of their biggest stars in Gina Carano, and look what they did to her. And who's to say they won't do that to Robert?
Yeah. And they got lied to get a physical copy of Alita. It was just that good. I've got the metal book. Yeah, the metal book, metal 4K book. That's what I ended up getting. Yeah. Yeah, the metal 4K book.
I think I'm gonna buy it, bro. I think I'm gonna buy it. But yeah,
Best Buy might still have the metal book copies. You may be able, because I know that's where I got it. That's where I had to get it. That was the only place that had a 4K metal case. But that came with the Blu-ray and the DVD and all that other shit.
Yeah, now I'm waking up. You think you think about Alita, and it was released, I want to say a week before or a week after Captain Marvel. And those two films couldn't be more opposite of each other in every level, in every way, from storytelling to a female lead to execution to and even in Alita there was messages of empowerment, but it was interwoven in a fantastic story, right? Of this of Alita trying to find out who she is, and then finally being comfortable with and she suffered loss and she messed up. These are what our heroes do, and then become our heroes. And I know that Alita is going to stand the test of time over the years. It's gaining more traction. If you noticed, who talks about Captain Marvel in a positive manner nowadays? Nobody.
Nope.
Nobody. No one has got any cinematic sense. I'll tell you that. You know, but you guys want your female leads. They're right there. You know, right there.
And it's a real shame that Hollywood is not using them to the effect they could. You know, I took a long look at that message that Gina sent out. That was so horrible and so terrible. She never talked about a certain political party. She never talked about that. All she talked about was people and parties, not a specific party, but just parties. It was all those other people that went after her, that denigrated her, that tried to get her canceled. They're the ones that named a specific party. She didn't. She did not ever name a certain political party. Not in that message, and not in the message she sent out before that message.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, people don't have the the common sense and the insight to really get her messages.
No.
Her messages are awfully, it's filled with compassion and intelligence, and it's thought-provoking. Whether you agree or not, everyone hits the knee-jerk reaction, and all of a sudden, the victimization of how could she, and I'm this and I'm that, and yeah, and she proved their point. They proved her point. Unfortunately, but she's a fighter, man. She's a fighter, and wouldn't that be great to get like an Aliens type movie starring Gina Carano? Oh my God, like some sort of like great leading character, and she's becoming a better actor as the years go by. So that'd be great if she can pull something off like that.
Yeah, no, they need to.
Sorry, I got cold. I had to.
No, brother.
Find a little.
It's actually warming up here. I'm actually holy shit. I'm warming up.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I wake up no heater, and
That,
sitting there basically on my thumbs, waiting for everything to come back on. And now everything's getting warmer again.
Yeah, but the Slant Studios are awfully cold in the morning because it's in the back of the house, so there's like absolutely no sunlight that gets over here on this back part of the house. But it's all good. It's all good. But we'll see. So what is this, a movie or something?
This is a movie that's coming out. Yeah, this is a movie they're working on. They've got
look it up. Sounds awful. Then there was another announcement. Did you hear about this? The makings of the Pink Ladies.
Oh God, the Grease movie. Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you hear about that? Yeah, I saw that, and it's kind of like how the woman rose up and created the Pink Ladies in the 50s. Like what? What's it called? Comanche?
No. It's Predator. This is Predator. This is Predator. Yeah. Follow. Let's see. The code name for this movie is called Skulls. The casting call for an upcoming Fox feature film called Skulls. It is believed Skulls is the current working title for the 5th Predator film. The casting call for Key begins. Key, female, 19 years old, Comanche. Her name Key means no, a name she has earned by perpetually refusing to do as she is told her entire life. Key is very close to her younger brother Tabe, who is being groomed as a leader, as capable as any young man in the tribe. Key has always been a teacher and source of inspiration for Tabe. In the Comanche way, she is Posse, the elder sister that has helped to shape him. Key is a truth teller and has insights that others do not. A tomboy, she wants to prove herself in the masculine world of the Comanche. When danger threatens them all, Key sets out to prove that she is as capable as any young warrior.
Yeah.
And her brother is being groomed for chief.
Right. He'll probably die and she'll take over.
Yep.
We will follow Key, a Comanche woman who goes against gender norms and traditions to become a warrior.
Gender norms and traditions.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Revealed. Who's the cast? I get cast rumors here.
And someone says here, Hollywood sure likes losing money. The premise of it going back in time to face off with Native Americans is an interesting premise, which I completely agree with. That it's looking to defy gender norms and have what will be a woman the size of Danny from the latest Terminator film beating a 7-foot-tall alien is where it all starts going wrong. They should just send me the money instead. I'd use it better. And here's the lovely the best comment that's on here is, I'm pretty sure Machiko Noguchi, who was the original heroine in Aliens versus Predator, the comic, already did that like 30 years ago in the AVP comics and novels. So yeah, Disney is still way behind the curve. The woman that is in the original AVP comic books is a Japanese descendant named Machiko Noguchi. She works for Weyland-Yutani Industries, and the colony that she works at ends up getting overrun by predators and aliens, and that predators are hunting the aliens. She saves the lead predator, Broken Tusk, and because she kills an alien queen, she cuts its fucking head off. And like a crazy ass maneuver, she uses one of the pressure doors to cut this fucking bitch's head off. He takes the alien blood, and they use this in the AVP movie. He takes the alien blood and puts a mark on her forehead, a lightning bolt. And that signifies she is blooded and a member of his tribe, which means she can hunt with the predators. At the very end of that book, she is sitting on her porch on this dust bowl of a world that's kind of like a Wild West world by herself, and she hears this predator ship coming in for a landing, and they're there to investigate what happened to the trainees and to Broken Tusk. And she gets up, and you see the glinting white skull of that alien queen hanging from the wall, right? And she goes and gets her stuff and goes to the predators and like basically presents herself as a warrior. And there isn't shit they can do. They've got to take her with them because she's blooded, because she's got that lightning bolt on her forehead. They have to let her hunt with them. And they don't like her, and they treat her like shit. In the next book, they don't like her. They don't want her around, but she is hunting with the predators, and they're hunting aliens, and they capture an alien queen, and they go on these hunts. And it isn't until they go and start hunting humans again that she's like, nope, later bitches. But she ran with a pack of predators. It's badass. It is badass. It's a wonderful, it's a female character on the level of Ripley. Machiko Noguchi from ABP. Absolutely wonderful character, wonderful story. That it kicked ass. Absolutely kicked ass. There's so much depth to this character. And I can only cross my fingers and pray they do something like this. I can only cross my fingers, and they're not going to. Those days are gone. Those days are dead. Those days are over. The closest thing we're ever going to get to Machiko Noguchi in film is that chick in AVP, and that was horrible. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I'm reading here that there apparently is it will have no connection to the latest film in the franchise.
Of course it won't.
The Predator from 2018.
Of course it won't.
Which one was your favorite Predator?
Oh, the original. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Dylan, what are you doing here, Dylan? And then they slap hands and it's like flexing their bulging biceps.
What's wrong? CIA's got you pushing too many pencils. And then later, when what's his name's like, you ghosting us, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You make another noise, I bleed you real quiet and leave you here. Got that? Motherfucker.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Ain't got time to bleed.
I'm gonna have some fun tonight. He loses it, Bull Duke.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna have some fun tonight. Gonna have some fun tonight.
It's payback time.
But if you think about that, okay, so if that's the case, he's already gone up against a Native American and anytime against Homeboy, who he took all his gear off and he just had his knife.
Oh God, I hated Billy. Billy, come on, Billy. He's like, no, I'm gonna die. I want to die. He, cuts up his chest and he's like standing there, and then and that's all you get.
Yeah, but that he was Indian. I mean, I'm just saying. Man,
he knew. He was the first one in the movie that knew shit was wrong. He's like, I don't know, Commander. Something in them trees. Something in them trees.
He's passed away, that actor.
Really?
A couple of those actors are not with us anymore in that crew.
Oh, man.
Bill Duke. I don't think Bill Duke's still alive. I'll look it up. And then Elpidia Carrillo, or Castillo, whatever her name is, her last name, excuse me. She did a pretty good job. She wasn't so like damsel in distress. She kind of had some balls, and she survived. Along
give
with
me the water gun.
But you love how Arnold had to beat him was through his smarts. And that's why I think if it's done right, then anyone, regardless of size or sex, can beat the Predator. You got to be brilliant. You got to be. She's got
an acting credit for Predator 2. She wasn't in Predator 2, was she?
Maybe in a flashback. I don't know. Elpidia Carrillo.
Bill Duke's still alive.
Okay, I'm thinking of Sonny Landham.
Jesse Ventura's still alive.
Yeah, Sonny Landham passed away in 2017, and he was in The Warriors, and he was in what's the one I love so much? 48 Hours. Played Billy Bear.
Chavez is still alive. Richard Chavez he played Poncho. Shane Black's still alive.
Yeah, why did I think there was two of them that were gone? Maybe it's another flick.
General Phillips. I bet you. Yeah, General Phillips. The guy who played General Phillips is R.G. Armstrong. He's dead. He passed away.
Passed away.
The story for Predator 2 originally was going to have him in it, and he's looking for Dutch. He shows up. Yeah, he was going to be in it, and he's looking for Dutch. And obviously, Arnold shows up at the end of the movie and helps. What's his name? Kick some ass. But he's looking for Dutch. He's part of the military unit that is looking for Dutch, and they cut his part out of it. They cut Arnold's part out of it. Obviously, there was going to be a lot more predators. It was going to be like a war in the jungle, in the concrete jungle.
I'm so sorry. I got distracted. Hey man, I'm not an official guest, so I can be distracted. I don't want to hear it.
Andrea Seabrook asks, "What time is Deadwood tonight?" Latino Slant.
It's not. It's tomorrow. A la mañana, en la noche, 9. Yeah, we do our watch parties Thursday evenings. If I said Wednesday, all apologies. I'll discord you. But so what we're doing now, Loki, is the first part of the evening. We're still doing X-Files on 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser's channel.
Nice.
And then so we're already in season 2 on that. But we had such a response about Brad Dourif and Deadwood that we're like, right, let's do Deadwood on my channel right after X-Files. So we'll watch, one episode of each. And so that begins tomorrow. Deadwood's one of my favorite television shows. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, yeah. Welcome to fucking Deadwood.
Yeah.
The opening for season 2, when Bullock and Swearingen get in that fight, and Swearingen's all muddied up, and he's got his blade, dude, and he looks at that kid, and he points his blade at that kid. He's like, "Welcome to fucking Deadwood." Oh man, I love it.
I don't want to blow it for people, but the way that kid. I don't want to blow too much.
Oh,
but,
no.
And season 1, is it season 1 or season 2 that he has to pass a kidney stone?
2. That's after that fall.
Right.
It's after that fall off the roof.
He's so jacked up in season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great character, man. So many great actors in that.
One girl's got her thumb up his and he's like, and you're like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone has not seen that television show, you're in for a treat, guys.
Did you like the movie?
Well, that's the thing. I still haven't seen it. So we're gonna watch all 3. Yeah. And I'd been waiting forever for it. And then because I guess it came out last year, it was on my list. It's still on my list.
Last year, or was it the year before?
Oh yeah, it was the year before, but
2000. I thought it was 2019.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch it together once we get through all 3 seasons. Yeah, it just because I'd been waiting forever for it, and then it finally. I think it also because I wasn't in. I didn't have HBO for
Yeah. I didn't either. It was May. It was May 2019.
Yeah. And I remember Ian McShane wanting it to happen because he's like, hey, I'm not getting any younger.
I'm not getting any younger. I need to hurry up and make this damn movie.
Yeah.
It's only supposed to be like a couple years after the season ends, Did
you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I liked, dude, it's a walk back into that world. It is like putting on that pair of Deadwood slippers and walking back into that world. Some people didn't like it. Some people said he looked too old. Some people had complaints. Some people didn't like that this happened. But I was like, you know what? I took it for what it was, and they gave it to us, and we all asked for it, and I was happy. I was happy.
Yeah. Great. No, I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of like, okay, let me earn it again. Let me rewatch the seasons with everyone. And I've done that since it's ended in 2006, 2007, whatever it ended. I'll see it, every couple of years, the whole series again, and even that's been a while. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll do that with my favorite television series, Sopranos, Mad Men, even West Wing. I find the first 3 seasons of West Wing, like perfect, mainstream television. My tastes go all over the place. But so that's
Mark C brings up that xenomorph skull on the wall in Predator 2. Do you know that was not authorized by Fox? That the special effects department were told to do that. No one ever asked permission. No one ever said, hey, was this a good idea? They just decided, hey, you know what would be really cool up on that wall? A fucking skull from Alien. The Alien, that banana skull. We'll put a banana skull up there from Alien. And no one ever asked Fox if that was okay. No one ever asked the creators of Aliens if that was okay. They just fucking did it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's you know, was it like a poke at them? Was it like just to like defy them a little bit?
No, it was like this thing hunts everything, even creatures in our other franchises.
I kind of like when films do that, you know, like the X-Files Fight for the Future from 1998, the first X-Files movie.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Mulder goes out into an alley and takes a leak because I guess the what do you call it, the bathroom inside the bar is not working, and he goes takes a leak and he's pissing on an Independence Day poster. And you know the poster's in an alley. It's like, you know, come on. So that was them you know, going after the most popular movie. Yeah, I like that. I like when, you know, films do those little Easter eggs.
Well, everybody saw Independence Day on Independence Day. It was like the hottest movie to get in and see. You went and saw Independence Day on Independence Day. ID4 on the 4th. Be there or be square. So of course it made a shitload of money. And you either looked at it like a fun, campy alien movie, or you got really fucking pissed off and analyzed the shit out of it. Analyzed it to death. When I was a kid, I saw it as a fun, campy alien movie with a cool speech at the end of it. I did not look at it like it was trying to take itself seriously as a alien invasion movie. It had fun with itself.
No, it definitely didn't take itself seriously. When it did, it was campy fun, like
the teenagers making out in the RV to "This Is the End of the World as We Know It."
Stupid,
you know, yeah.
But what's Jeff Goldblum's dad? Those guys were great.
Yes,
the banter. Because his banter was so Judd Hirsch.
Yes,
Judd Hirsch.
I'm pretty sure.
And then, of course, probably the greatest cameo was from Data.
Yeah, Brent Spiner showing up.
Brent Spiner, what a kook, man! You know, but you know, you had all these acting styles too, right? You had, you know, the cool, understated Will Smith, and you know the you know, and you know, kind of the, you know, intricacies and quirkiness of Jeff Goldblum, and then you had like these outrageous, over the top actors, Robert Loggia, Brent Spiner, Judd Hirsch. It was great. It was great. That was funny, bro. That was funny. But it was great popcorn. You know, we need, yes, Randy Quaid. Thank you. Oh my God,
Randy Quaid.
Thank you, Purple.
He's lost his damn mind.
Has he in real life?
Oh yeah. He's chased by the invisible people, and I love him to death. I love it. Shitter's full, but
yeah, I was just gonna say, man, vacation movies are nothing without him. Oh my God. But you know, what I was saying is, like, you know, why can't we just have popcorn movies, man? What the hell's wrong?
That you can't have a popcorn movie without having non-concept political agenda, man. That's just the way. It's just the way it is.
And I'm by nature very political, but it's you know, I want that selectively in my entertainment.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Everybody will come up with the argument that politics has always been in our entertainment. That is true, but it is not slapping you in the face, screaming at you political. It is been there.
Loki, Let me just grab a jacket. I'm freezing. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem. It's been there. It's always been there, but it has been in the background. It is not something that has been slapping you in the face, screaming at you that you will listen and you will do what we tell you to do. You will be okay with this. You will believe that a 105-pound woman can take out the Terminator. This is the way it must be. You must accept it. Terminator recently, the Terminator movie, Charlie's Angels, these movies, the Birds of Prey, which wasn't even just Birds of Prey. It was Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation of one Harleen Quinzel.
I'm back, brother.
It's this whole thing of now it has to be in your face. Politics has always been there. Yes. Going back in old black and white movies. You go back and watch A Thing from Another World. That is a very military movie. That is a very pro-military movie. That is a very pro trust the military to take care of your problems movie. Politics are there. It's just not in your face, slapping you upside your head there. And a lot of those messages, they are yours to do with and understand as you please. That is not the way it is anymore. You know, there are messages in movies. There always have been. But those messages are take it for what you will messages, not you will do this and do it this way, and you will be okay with this, or we will call you an ist, an obe, a liar, a cheat, whatever.
The best movies that have messages leave it open to the viewer. You know, they're multi-layered. You know, and if you don't want to be, you don't have to be. You can just be an action film, or just be a rom-com, or just be a drama about family issues, or whatever. But the ones that do have messages that are done well, it's multi-layered, and it ultimately should be left up to the audience to take what they want from it and not be alienated from it. We're here, it's entertainment. Who are you entertaining? But if you're, now it's just another tool of trying to educate people, and people don't want that in their entertainment. I'm sorry, guys. They could,
why did the Romans love the Colosseum? Gladiators, drama, intrigue. That was their way of not thinking about their lives for however long they were there in the Colosseum, however long those games were going on. That was what everyone was focused on, not on everything else.
Okay, just want to address something that's in the chat. Andrew Seabrook is taking swipes at me. Do you mind bringing that up?
Oh yeah, I'll bring that back up. I can't believe the man in Los Angeles is complaining of the cold.
Andrea, it's very chilly in the Slant studio, and I have a floor heater, but I promised Mrs. Slant I wouldn't put it on just because the bill goes high. So and this part of the house doesn't get any sun. I'm not complaining. I get cold very easily to begin with. I don't have a lot of fat on me. I'm just a skinny dude that gets. I've always gotten cold really quickly, Loki. So Andrea, be kind. To the Colosseum, eating Christians was very popular.
Beating Christians to the lions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lost art. It's becoming a lost art, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny that a popcorn movie gets a lost art. Yeah. So.
Oh, and Andrew's throwing you some hearts.
Oh, okay. There you go. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Yeah. So, well, that's cool, man. You've had quite you got 39 people in the chat.
One hell of a morning. One hell of a morning. I think we're about to get out of here, guys. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Paulie, thank you. Mexican Iron Man, Purple Valkyrie, Adega, Samantha Joe, Jedi Bill, everybody that messaged me this morning, everybody that's been in chat. Thank you guys so very much for being concerned about me. Thank you. I know it's not the show. I know you guys were actually worried, and I if I could have, like I said, if I could have gotten some message out, if I had some way to like mentally no, I would have gotten a message out. My Mexican Iron Man says I did. He said he heard it and was like, shit, I gotta run the show this morning. That it woke him straight up out of bed after 2.5 hours, and he knew something was wrong. If I'd had a way to contact somebody, and
I actually text him.
Yeah,
I text him because I was still lying down in bed, and I put your show on, and this is like 8 minutes after. I'm like, okay, yeah, because the chat's talking to each other, but they still haven't really recognized that you're not doing your show yet, and then they started like, and then that's when I text Mike real fast. So, but it's all good, man. It's all good. And look, you got on, and here we are. Almost 10:30 your time, and we're entertaining people, and I love that. I love that.
Well,
and Sharon,
I am blessed. Some people don't realize how blessed they are, and I am extremely blessed. I get to wake up every morning, and I get to talk to all of you cool people, and I get to talk about pop culture. I get to talk about things I love. I get to talk about movies. I get to talk about video games. I get to talk about comic books. I get to talk about all the things that I love. I am blessed with that.
Yep.
And with a wonderful family, because you guys are all my family. So thank you. Thank you.
What's the next what are the next shows coming up here on
we've got a game stream tonight, and I know Friday. Oh, what director are we tackling? It's not Spielberg. We did Spielberg last week. I'll have to look.
Nice.
I have to look, but I know we're tackling another great director with some great movies on Friday. If I have not sent that out to everyone, I've got to send that out. So I've been swamped lately. Everything's kind of been going last minute lately.
Yeah.
So, and Kip Ellis, thank you so very much. We will roast that Doomicorn in the fires of Valhalla. Thank you. Roasted Doomicorn for everyone. Everyone have a great day. Thank you so very much, everyone, for being here, for hanging out with us, and we will catch you guys next time.
Take care, everybody. Peace.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.